In this video, I will show you how to work in lace rib stitch, which looks like this. This stitch creates an open and drapey fabric, which is perfect for summer knits, and we use it in our one drop shrug. Today, we're using our shiny happy cotton yarn in pink lemonade and a pair of our 6.5 Rosewood knitting needles. Let's get started. So to begin working in lace rib stitch, you first need to cast on a multiple of 4 stitches plus 3 stitches. So today I've cast on 15 stitches. This particular stitch is made up of 2 pattern rows, row 1 and row 2. So let's see row 1. So to start row 1, you're going to first purl 2 stitches. Like so. Now, the following sequence may seem confusing at first, but it will soon become clear how to do it, and it will make a lot more sense once you're doing it yourself. So, you need to begin by taking your yarn over your right needle to the back of your work, and this will form a new stitch. So, like so. That creates a new loop. Next, you're going to slip the next 2 stitches on your left-hand needle off without knitting them. So insert your right needle into both of those stitches and slip them off. Now you're going to knit the next stitch. Now take your left-hand needle and insert the tip through both of those 2 stitches that you just slipped and pass it over the top of the stitch that you just knitted, like so. And that creates something called a central decrease. Next, you're going to make a lace hole. So bring your yarn to the front of your work between the 2 needles, then bring it to the back, and then bring it round to the front again through those 2 needles. So this creates a new stitch or a lace hole. And now you're going to purl your next stitch. So it's this sequence that you're going to keep repeating right across row 1, and that sequence is bringing the yarn to the back of your work to create a new stitch, making a central decrease, making a lace hole, and then purling a stitch. So let's see that all together again. Take your yarn to the back of your work to create a new stitch, insert your right needle into the next 2 stitches on your left needle and slide them off, knit the next stitch, and then insert the tip of your left needle into those 2 stitches that you just slipped and pass them over the top, and that creates your central decrease. And now you're going to make a lace hole by bringing your yarn to the front of your work between your 2 needles, to the back of your work, and then back to the front again through the 2 needles. And then you're going to purl a stitch. So keep repeating those steps until you've got 1 stitch left of your row, and you're going to purl that stitch. So I'll just show you once more so I can get to the end of my row. So take your yarn to the back of your work, slip the next 2 stitches, knit the next stitch, and then you're going to slide those 2 stitches over, and now you're going to make a lace hole by wrapping your yarn around, and you're going to purl that stitch. And now you've got 1 stitch left, you're going to purl that one too. So that is pattern row 1 of the lace rib stitch. Once you've worked pattern row 1 for lace rib stitch, it's time to work pattern row 2. So what you need to do is knit the first 3 stitches of your row. So 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to purl your next stitch, like so, and then you're going to knit the following 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And so you're going to keep repeating the sequence of purling 1 stitch, and then knitting 3 stitches until you reach the end of your row, and that's how you work pattern row 2 of lace rib stitch. So purl 1 stitch, and then knit the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Purl the next stitch, and then knit the last 3 stitches, like so. So if you keep repeating those 2 pattern rows, you'll end up with a fabric that looks like this, which is a really interesting texture. And if you like the look of this stitch, check out our 1 drop shrug.